WWE 2K24 is literally 2 weeks-ish away from release, and this whole embargo thing is bollocks because there is so much that they just haven't revealed yet. And if this is them trying to build suspense and hype, then they are doing it all wrong. The outrage on social media is quite clear. And I don't know whether it's just 2K being 2K. I don't know whether they do this to other franchises that they put out. I don't really follow any of the other franchises other than the wrestling stuff. But yeah, we don't have a roster yet. We've got like, I don't know, probably about 40% of the roster confirmed. But if there is going to be over 200, and this isn't including DLC, standard, over 200 characters on there, yeah, we need some more names. But the problem is, and this is one that they keep running into, well, not them, just us in general, as the players, that we run into, is when you say like, oh, who are these last 6 mystery characters? And it's just 6 versions of Triple H, but apparently they count as 6 individual characters. And it's not, because they need to really reword it, saying 200, you know, if it's going to be 200 individual characters, and we already know it isn't, seeing as we've got, what, we have 3 versions of Triple H. We're going to have at least 3 versions of Rhea Ripley. And, you know, others, we know we've got two or three Randy Savages and Hogans and stuff. They're eating into this 200 slot, as always. So we're not going to have 200 individual characters. We're going to have probably about 100 and... usually works out like 189, 180 something. Because there's so many duplicates every time. If they were just separate attires, then have them just as separate attires. They don't need to be different character slots. But the lack of information, like we've seen the ambulance match, it's fine. You know, might lose its appeal after a while. We always, like, same with the War Games match, it lost its appeal after a couple matches. It was great to have in, but does anyone really still play the War Games matches? And there's always this big thing saying, can we have custom music? Now, if Fire Pro World can let you have custom music just by putting the song onto a USB drive, putting it into the console and downloading it onto the console, installing it into the game just like that, there is no reason why we shouldn't be able to do this on the WWE 2K games. We can use the same method. All they need to do is make it unavailable to be used online. That way, if people are recording gameplay about them, you know, doing online matches, they're not going to get the custom music. It'll just be silenced. There's literally a setting which mutes all copyrighted, you know, sound and whatnot, music, so creators don't get flagged. And I know they said that, I know people have said, well, just link it up to like the WWE Spotify. They could do. But again, they don't need to make whatever music you use. It doesn't need to, you know, they can just make it not available to be played online. Give us the option. USBs, offline only. Bada bing, bada boom. It's hard to get excited for this game because we know so little. We've seen a few of the new things, but does that mean that nothing else has changed? The entrances are identical. Everyone that I've seen, the entrances are the same motion as 2K23. Some of them they've changed them. Like, they don't do those movements anymore. So, is it all going to be changed? Are these just placeholder files? By the looks of it, there is a lot of placeholder stuff in there. But it's getting to the point now where the final build has to be done because they need to be starting shipping it out, like review copies and everything. You know, there is less than 2 weeks-ish And also, yeah, I am getting the WrestleMania edition. It's the most I've ever spent on a game. Slight instant regret, but I've never got a digital copy of a wrestling game. Well, of one of them, like a 2K wrestling game before. And to be fair, I really prefer the cover. The Cody one and the Rhea and the Bianca one, they just... I don't think they look that good, to be honest. I've seen so much better mock-ups that people have made just in Photoshop that look so much better. So yeah, I know they've gone for a whole new look, but no, I think the WrestleMania version is it's so much nicer. And another question that people are wondering, they clearly don't know how game development works. They are not going to remove Vince and Brock from the game at all. All they can do is just not promote them. Just like they did with CM Punk in AEW, they took him off the cover, replaced him with basically everyone else, and that was that. So they're not going to advertise it. Or they can just include Stevie Richards. Just put Stevie Richards in anything that involved Vince or Brock or anyone else that's become controversial. Just have Stevie Richards in there and all will be fine. But anyway, let me know if you're looking forward to WWE 2K24. If you're still watching this, you're probably not. I'm just running my mouth now. But anyway, if you are, thanks for watching. I'm just going to move over here. There's some more videos there for you to check out. And I'll talk at you again in the next video at some point when I have something to say. Chances are it'll be about wrestling or ghosts.